we did the live link thing, this is the results that we got. We tried to turn this guy into a metahuman, and this is what we got. Look, it might look decent like from afar, but look at him up close. Up close, he doesn't even look close to our subject. But this model, now tell me if this model looks a lot more like our subject here. Now let's compare them together. What do you see? Which ones? I'll just answer it for you. Of course it's this one. Just look at the resemblance. But why though? What is the defining feature? What makes this low poly model look a lot more like our subject than this high poly metahuman? For 3D artists, I know you already know the answer, but for non-3D artists, I'll give you some time to think. Let's ask another question. Why does this metahuman look more like our subject from afar? The answer lies in our brain. Have you ever mistaken someone else for your friend when you're outside doing whatever and you're like, that's my friend over there? But when you get closer, nope. It's the overall shape, and our brain perceives whatever it wants to perceive. The thing is, LiveLink equipped with LiDAR does a solid job of capturing the shape. So the metahuman here has actually done a decent job of capturing about 70 to 80% of our subject's likeness. But what about the rest of the likeness? Non-3D artists, are you done with your thinking? What's your answer? Correct. It's the textures. Now, how can we get the textures? Okay, so yes, I've tried almost everything, and if you look at YouTube tutorials for metahumans, they kind of just stop there. After the lifelink thing, they get a metahuman identity and then nothing else. It's either people are just content with 80% likeness, or they don't know what to do next. Sorry, Reallusion. Yeah, I tried the character creation method. Very expensive. And no, the results were unusable. Wait, why am I apologizing? You should be the one to apologize. Did I mention how expensive it was? No, not this guy. This is great, but he probably worked on AAA games. Man, he was probably the one who worked on Callisto Protocol. I mean, look at that. So I was like, yeah, maybe it's only for AAAs, you know. Indies like me can't do much.
Yeah, it must be so.
But you know what? I did not give up. I kept searching for the cheapest and possibly free solution. So what's the solution? Yes, it's Blender. It's free. For free? Yeah. I mean, it takes some work here and there because other than the textures, other defining features like facial hair have to be hand painted, and the texture has to be blended together with metahuman ones. We export the albedos, combine them with our custom textures and the normals as well. Why is it important? It's because metahumans blend the textures together in real time to simulate face wrinkles. And that's amazing. If we do this properly, then we'll get a fully working metahuman with around 90% likeness. While of course the process I've mentioned can be pretty laborious, don't forget that both Blender and Metahuman are free. And that in and of itself is a gift. This means a regular indie can rival AAA devs in quality. The tools are right here. That means the fight is no longer about who has better tools. It's more about who has the strongest willpower. And of course, you can just hire me on Fiverr to do it for you. And we'll probably talk about the other 10% later, and I'll only do it if you subscribe to this channel and leave comments. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your project.